Man, we used to like party in that favela. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
There are some good
Let's talk about that
times.
right now. That sounds awesome. So, partying,
Like, yeah, what does that even mean? Like, are
Yeah.
you going out to like a bar? Like they have bars in these favelas.
Yeah. So it's like it is very much like all the same amenities that we have, they have. You know what I mean? Like they have like
So, like,
great
you went to the
restaurants
club?
and they have clubs, like DJs, like all that kind of stuff. Yeah, all the same stuff that we have. Yeah, just a little bit of a different setup and a
but it's all like homemade.
no, what do you mean like homemade?
Well, like
it's-
it sounds like they're like stealing electricity off the power grid.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
like,
but
all
that's
that,
like-
which is hilarious. Like,
yeah, and that so it just is what it is. Like it all works though. Like it's all good. There was this one time our freaking apartment almost caught on fire because there was like an electrical fire in the wires. And it was like really close, and this guy was like, the neighbor was like throwing I don't know, like sand or something, like sand or something at it, like so it would stop like the electrical wires, and then our power went off for like a period of time, and then it came back on the next day or whatever, it was fixed. But
did anyone actually fix it, or were they just like, it's not on fire anymore, and they just turned the power
our
back on?
power went back on, and so like, who knows? Like, who
That's
really knows?
awesome.
All I know is like these people know what they're doing. Like they are self-sufficient. Like
Yeah.
they can fix any damn thing. They know how to build. Like they are good to go. So, okay, so partying in the favela. My goodness. So so the people that I volunteered with were from all over the world, right? Like a lot of people from Europe, London specifically, like Switzerland, but really just all over the world. Like there was a girl from Mexico, a girl from Africa. Just like people literally from all over the world. And so a lot of us were young, with the exception of like a couple people, but mostly everyone was like under the age of like 26, about like 18
mid-20s
to
kinda.
26. Yeah, but there were definitely some 19, 18-year-olds.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, so just like you put a bunch of young people like together,
Yep.
we're definitely going to party. In another country, heck yes. So, and we all like lived together and everything too, cooked food together, volunteered together, all of that. So, we volunteered during
It was
the
the
day.
real world favela.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Is that?
I don't know if we should
Yeah,
quite
for
laugh
sure.
about this.
Yeah.
Feels a
But
little
so we absolutely partied. Like, so we'd volunteer in the day, party at night, and that was just like an everyday thing. And there's so many different places and, in Rio to party,
Yeah.
but absolutely, as we got more comfortable, we definitely like partied in the favela itself a lot more. And so there's this thing called Baila Funk.
I'm already a fan.
It's my favorite thing in the world. It's one of my most favorite memories. So, so we would party mostly outside of the favela, just kind of like trying to experience Rio in general. And so this one time, so we went to this club called Pride Club, which means beach. And so coming back from Pride Club, like, because the clubs like close at like 6:00 in the morning, or they just go on to whenever. And
Yeah,
so,
other countries are doing it right.
Yeah.
Denver's like, whoa, guys, it's midnight.
Yeah.
The craft beer brewery needs to shut down.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Men with beards have work tomorrow.
Yeah.
The craft beer is like 10 p.m.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, exactly.
Although if they were open till 6, I think we'd just all die.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I
we can handle
know.
that, to be honest.
And like I can't imagine like the people that work at those places, like what is their life like?
Yeah,
you
our
know?
culture isn't
Support-
set up for
yeah,
it.
Yeah, in a lot of ways. But so we like left Pride Club probably like around 4:00 in the morning or something
Wow.
like that. Like who knows? And so get back to the favela. And the party is like popping. Like it is like it is 1,000 times more fun like walking up into the favela than like the club ever was, or any club that we'd ever been to, period.
So like the whole favela was just like, you guys, let's party.
Well, you have to understand, like, the favela is huge. Like, it's freaking massive.
Or, like the
but-
whole neighborhood was like
yeah,
partying.
yeah.
Okay.
They call it barrio. Yeah, so that means like
Okay.
neighborhood, like your area. But so we walk into the favela, like, so again, this like one main road, right, that they have. And so there's like some bars that are kind of like at the bottom. This area is called Trampoline. And so walking to the favela, everyone like has like these people work hard, so they have like they have decent, like pretty nice cars. And they have like subwoofers, like all that kind of stuff, like trunks open, you know, like blasting music.
Just a real Fast and Furious vibe.
Yeah, yeah, like literally. And so, you know, everyone is just like around, like there's not like no one's like driving like through like this main road because everyone's just like in the street, you know, like partying. And so all these different cars like parked on the side with like their woofers, just like whatever, the sound system bumping. And so, and like just drinking and like, you know, just like out and just dancing. And so a lot of people in the favela, you know, they don't necessarily like go out to like the clubs to party necessarily because like you can just stay in the favela. It's obviously like they don't have like the money like that to like be going and paying like a ridiculous amount at a nice club, and they purposely make those clubs expensive so that people from the favelas like don't go and party there. And so, but it's just they create their own thing, like and it's way more fun. So they have like these like, I remember like it was yesterday, like these like dance steps, like these like dance routines that like everyone freaking knows. And it's just like the coolest thing ever. And I was like, I was like trying my hardest to like learn. Just a straight up
step competition happening in the streets.
Well, like that, but like it's just like this like step, like because like the beat, like because it's baile funk, and so it's because funk music, like Brazilian funk. And so like all Brazilian funk, like for the most part, has like this one specific beat, and so it's like like
Machata, where like every song's the same, basically.
Exactly. So they have like these certain steps, and it was just incredible to watch, like, you know, like 20, 30 guys, like just like lined up, like just hopping in and out, and like just on beat, like know the exact like steps of like whatever, every move that they're making for like what part they're at. Like it just was so
You can bet if I lived
cool.
in a favela, I'd be all about those dance lines.
yeah. It just was like, it was so cool. And I like tried my hardest to like learn it. And I was like, you know, trying to get by them and like figure it out, like figure out the steps. But they would like switch it up and like I can't, I don't know how to do it.
That's how I feel like when I go to the Grizzly Rose. And they start line dancing. I'm just like, why? I don't...
Like everyone knows it. It's
like,
the
how does
thing.
Everyone just have this weird hive mind, and then all of a sudden they just change the whole thing up, and I'm like, I was finally kind of getting the hang of what you were doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Why are you changing it now?
Oh my gosh, it was so
you say
cool.
Every time you go to the Grizzly Rose, when was the last time?
3 times. Yeah,
3 times ever. Like, if you,
it's not my scene. Yeah, though they do have a mechanical bull, and that is my scene.
Oh, yeah.
Joy Quetta video. Mechanical bull riding contest.
It won't be a contest. I'll crush you.
Okay. Of course.
Two reigning champs of 2 separate mechanical bull contests.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I've only done it one time. I feel like I have an advantage because I have long arms and long legs.
But your center of mass is too high.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, that's why jockeys are small.
Yeah.
It's actually for weight, but...
Okay. Well... Whatever.
so you're out partying in these favelas, and you did this for a month, you said?
So I volunteered for a month, but like I was in Rio for more than, it was like 8 months. 8 months.
So what did you do once you went volunteering?
The rest of the time. So I got a job teaching English. Man, I don't want to stop talking about baile funk. I'm like, what else can I tell you about that before we like move on?
I want you to be happy that we got everything.
Was this every night in the favelas? Like they would do it every night?
More than any, like it, not technically. There would be like a little bit of partying every night, but like really, you know, of course, like Friday, Saturday night, then it would just get crazy. And like people would be like in their work clothes, like getting off of work. Like,
well, it sounds like it'd be way too hard to make it to your house. Like, dude, if I go all the way up the hill and change, it's 3 hours before I make it back.
Like, especially the guys. Like, so they always like had these like rubber boots. Like the people that worked in construction, they'd have like these rubber boots. Yeah, so
they would just like in the idea, like in the line, like in their rubber boots,
and like in their construction gear, like just getting it, and it was just so cool. But I did like I was like trying to like dance or whatever, learn the dance, and then I ended up just like hopping in and like doing my own thing or whatever. And so like
Was that frowned
There
upon?
was like
or were
no,
they pumped?
like they were like, wow, like she, like obviously she's not from here.
Like she can dance, but she's not doing
Like
the right dance.
she can dance, but like she doesn't dance like
Yeah.
we dance. You know what I mean? And so like I just whatever hopped in and like did my own thing, and like my friends were like on the side like what? Like what are you doing? Like get out of like what are you doing? And I was just
Yeah.
like in there. Just,
No one's
like,
gonna stop Nestar from dancing. It's
I was
impossible.
It was so much fun. It's like one of my most favorite memories was just like jumping in and being like, fuck it, like I'm just gonna get it, like, and they were like, ah, like recording and
Yeah.
like,
Yes. Yes.
it was so good. But
Well,
yeah,
I feel like that's like where joy is, right? Like all of your friends missed out on this awesome
yeah, like they were
experience
just
of like
like what?
being embarrassed and uncomfortable is where like all of the fun stuff in life is. Like if you think of like
Well, but I don't even think it's fair to say embarrassed because you weren't embarrassed.
Not
You were-
at all.
Yeah, or
like,
like
yeah.
just
Like, I
maybe
know I
having
can dance.
fun.
I know I
Yeah.
can
Or maybe,
dance.
like-
I just don't dance like them, and so
Yeah.
it just was different. And they immediately knew, like, okay, like obviously she's not from here. Like the way she looks, the way she dances, the way
Yeah.
she dresses.
But
like,
in that moment, you probably didn't give a shit.
no,
yeah,
I was
maybe
like,
maybe
coming
back
embarrassed is
from
the
the
wrong
club,
word, but like it's
totally
a situation
drunk,
where you
like,
could have chosen
yeah.
to have been embarrassed.
yeah,
Like your friends chose to be embarrassed, and so they like didn't even
That's-
hop in.
yeah,
And you were just like, no, I'm gonna go. Like I know this will make my heart happy. Like
Yeah,
this
just
is what
go
my
for
soul
it.
needs is to go get in on this Baila Funk and get
Yeah.
crazy.
yeah, just like go for
Oh,
it.
it makes me really want to go to Brazil, just knowing that they have a thing called Baila Funk. I can promise you all day tomorrow at work, I'm just going to be stepping around the
I'll
house.
send you some Brazilian music.
Oh, please.
Yeah, I definitely will.
But I feel like
Um,
it might be a little different experience for us. It might take us a little bit longer to
Whatever,
get
they
in
would
the,
love you
situation.
guys.
Dude, Nessa's
They would-
seen me dance.
Yeah, they would love you guys
No, I'm
because
totally
like
down.
they seriously would, because like you're not from there, and so it's something new and different. Like they can tell that you're not from there, you know, and so they're just like, yes, like what? Like Brazilians are so gregarious, and they're so much fun, and like yeah, I mean they love like they just love people and they love life, and
Great use
you
of the
know.
word gregarious, by the way. Proud of you.
Okay.
Been reading the dictionary?
Whatever, Gavin. That's like the best word to describe a Brazilian. But no, like they would totally accept you, and they would be excited. Like
Oh, it sounds
as long as you're
awesome.
not like trying to like do them harm or like whatever, like you want to have fun, they're having fun, like they will accept
Yeah,
you.
nothing would make me happier than like I get into the middle of this line
Yeah.
and just start doing my own
Even if
thing,
you
and
look
it like
like a
breaks
damn
up the
fool,
whole
it
thing, and they're
doesn't
just like,
matter.
"What is going on?" And
Like-
everyone starts laughing. I'd be like,
Yes.
"I've done my job."
Yeah, like it would,
Like I'm not here to be cool. I'm here to make friends. Like
yeah.